Okay, for this, we're going to create a new report, and I will not be calling it Crosstab because I want you to remember it's sales by state and product line, just what we were seeing as an introduction. And I'm going to start with blank report, but we will use Crosstab. Okay, finish. Now we're going to add data source. By now you should be really confident with this. All right, now let's do data set. This is the data set you'll be using. So from the customers, you're using state, quantity ordered from the order details. From products, you're using product line. And then you have an inner join on orders. Never mind the SQL. Let's do our Crosstab. So the preview results, you got state. You know, this just shows 10 records. Let's change that so we can see more than that state. And all right. Enable live preview. Oh, that's for chart. So if you go to dataset editor, just put back to 500. All right, so you see you have a lot of states, and we want to put those states in rows, and we want to put a product line in columns, and then we want to do some aggregation between those. All right. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is create a calculated computed column. And it's gonna be a decimal. Quantity ordered times price for each. Okay. Okay, our next step is to create a data cube. Okay, so we have state as a dimension. Just gonna call it group, you can call it state. And product line. And then in the summary, it's gonna be extended price. Okay. Okay, now we are gonna add the Crosstab. Here we're gonna put our states from the cube. So and then in the columns we're gonna put our product line. And then summary will be extended price. Now let's run this report. Okay, so this is what we got. Obviously, we have to format the numbers. But we need to format this part. Basically, this is the state, product line, and extended price. Okay, we don't need this title. And we definitely don't need this title. So that already looks better, but still we have to format the numbers. A thing that is more necessary than formatting the numbers is adding a grand total. And the way we're going to do that is going to the row area right here. And you can just click grand totals, add, and we're going to do it. We're going to do extended price. All right. Now let's run it. Okay, so you can see here grand totals. Now let's say if we wanted to say don't show California, how would we do that? We would go to filters and here add group level, state, filter condition state, not equal. Okay, now let's run this. Okay, so now we don't have California. So that's the way you do Crosstab. It's really easy. And let's review what we just talked about. Okay. We use this query to build our data set, and then we added extended price. And like you see here, maybe I should have made this float instead of decimal. Maybe that's why the formatting was, well, we could change that. Expression, you're going to do quantity order by price each. And then we built cube, data cube, and we put in the groups, we put state and product line. And in the summary, we put extended price. So it looked like this. Then we dragged state into rows for the rows. You see, for the rows. Here for the columns, we put product line. We got rid of the extra titles that we didn't need. And then we did grand total for the extended price. And that's pretty much it. I showed you later how to use filter, but that's building Crosstab is really simple. You build a cube, then you put all the elements where they need to be, and that's it. Now I want to show you a report that I have done for a company that has Crosstab and hyperlinks. And I just want to show you how in real world it gets much more complex than the hands-on that we are doing. So you can have many groups, not 3 elements is what's requirement for Crosstab, but you can have many groups, putting them in columns and rows. And this blue, that is the hyperlink here that you can add to your report. drill through parameters. So just keep that in mind, that the hands-on that we're doing are pretty simple, but you can always just build upon that. Once you understand the concept, then you can understand how to just elaborate on how to build upon whatever we've learned so far. So like here, you can group on many things when you're doing aggregate on more than one group that you've put in your dimension. All right, so I hope that helps.